Yep, what's going on? All my homies, homettes, dudes, and dudettes. It's your boy Will back again, and I'm about to run through a list of 10 fragrances that I want in my collection for life. I want to always have these fragrances, and if if I can, I will. I did hear about one of them maybe getting ready to get discontinued, so I got to pick up an extra bottle or two of it. And I have an honorable mention that it's already discontinued. And if I can find an extra bottle, I will. Anyway, stick around. Let's check it out together. So I got five warm weather fragrances that I want to wear for life. I want to always have in my collection, and I have five spring and summer style fragrances that I want to always have in my collection for life. And then I have this extra one. It's like number 11, really, but it's already been discontinued. If I can find an extra bottle of it, great. If I can't, then it won't be in my collection forever. But the first one, the honorable mention, is BLV, and this is by Bulgari. This fragrance, man, is such an amazing fragrance. It's a powdery fragrance. It's a very simple fragrance, but it smells so good and so confident. It almost reminds me of like a fabric sheet, or like baby powder or something similar to that. Is just amazing, comforting fragrance. This is one of the fragrance I don't wear it that often, but I have it very high on the list of fragrances that I want in my collection. If I can find another bottle of it, I would definitely get another bottle or two or three of bottles of these. This is a really great, comforting fragrance for me. It works for me in my the way I like to move around and things. So starting out with the first list, the actual number 10. Number 10, I'll go warm weather, cold weather, warm weather, cold weather. So start out with a warm weather fragrance. This has got to be in my collection. Always got to be in my collection. This is YSL L'Homme, and it's the bottle. It's the name there. There it is. YSL L'Homme, the original, not anything extra, not the extreme or anything like that. Just the regular YSL L'Homme. This is another one of those fragrances that's very relaxing. It's the ginger with the spices mixed in together. It's just a very relaxing style fragrance, and this is an easy grab and go fragrance. I can use this anytime, anywhere, and this really could be an all year round fragrance. Only thing, the performance of it in the winter and the fall, it's not all that great. But L'Homme, that is number 10. Number 9 is this one here. This is a cool weather fragrance. Then this is Boss Bottle Intense, the EDP. Man, and this one, I just realized this is another one that's discontinued, but I have a couple of extra bottles of this already. So I'm safe with this one. But this one is a nice, warm, cozy style fragrance. And see, it didn't spray the first time because I haven't sprayed this in a while. But this is a nice, cozy fragrance. It's really good for the warm weather, especially for the fall, transitioning from summer to fall. And then later in the fall, like around October, when you're going into the winter months, getting closer to the winter months, like autumn, I should say. So yeah, that is a great one. I can't be without this fragrance. That is Boss Bottle EDP Intense. And next fresh one that I can't live without, this one. Oh my goodness, this is just like a go-to fragrance for me, and this is Cedroit Boise, the original Cedroit Boise. I like the new one, the Intense, but I really prefer this one as a regular grab and go everyday kind of fragrance. This could be a signature scent fragrance. The Intense is just a little bit sweeter, so it becomes a little bit more playful, or depending on how you wear it, it could be more of a date kind of scent. But this one is just a regular scent that you can wear anytime, anywhere, and you get a lot of compliments from it. So Drop Rose, a lot of people say it smells like a Creed Aventus, but it doesn't smell like Creed Aventus. I have I've smelled Creed Aventus. I've had it. And it's not the same. Next one up, cold weather fragrance. Now this is a cold weather fragrance. It's not really a cold weather fragrance, but I have this listed as cold weather fragrance. It's more so a date fragrance. And this is the brother, La Nuit, YSL La Nuit. This is the brother of the YSL L'Homme. Man, this is the quintessential date scent. So this is something that I have to have in my collection because most time you're going to be wearing fragrances for your significant other. So this is one of those fragrances that does not miss. I haven't met anyone that didn't like this fragrance. So L'Homme, YSL La Nuit, Man of the Night. This has got to stay in my collection. I have this, and this is an older bottle too. That's why the fragrance looks a little bit darker than what it is now. Got to have it in the collection. Then the next one up, a warm weather fragrance, is this one here. This one is a great fragrance, and this is Costumes National L'Homme. Costumes National L'Homme. This one is another. It's on the lines of the YSL L'Homme, and it kind of has the same kind of vibe, but it has a little bit more freshness to it, a little bit more like maybe some citrus or something like that. So it brightens it up a little bit more. The YSL L'Homme is a little bit different. It's more of a professional style fragrance. This one, maybe you can wear this for a day date. It would be great for a day date, but this is a great fragrance, man. And I don't hear a lot of people talking about it either, but Costumes National L'Homme. The next one up, I'll have the numbers up and I'll have the fragrance names up also. Next one up, this has got to be one of my favorite niche fragrances, and that is Harriet. Now this is this is the most expensive fragrance on the list. Harriet, man, it has this smoke pipe tobacco and almost kind of has like a cherry vibe to it a little bit. And a sweetness to the pipe tobacco is so smooth. I've had so many compliments with this fragrance, and this has got to stay in my collection always and forever. Harriet. Another fresh fragrance is surprisingly going from the most expensive fragrance on the list to this is probably the least expensive fragrance on my list. This is Très Nuit. This is by Armand. This is this may have been the first clone of Green Iris Tweed by Creed. And actually Green Iris Tweed by Creed is probably my favorite Creed fragrance, and this one is so good. It's so close to it. It has a little bit more. It may come off a little bit more woodier than the actual Green Iris Tweed, but this is an amazing fragrance, and I have a huge dent in that if it comes up. But I have a couple of extra bottles of this, the older bottles. So the older bottles where that top used to get all messed up. Yeah, they're better bottles now, but the juice in this is amazing. It's really good. So that's the summer fragrance, and then the next winter fragrance, which also is maybe not so much a winter fragrance, but it's a fragrance you could wear in the fall and the winter. Probably work better in the fall, but it's just a date scent. And this is Dolce and Gabbana, the one. But this is one. Which one is this? This is not One Luminous Night, One Royal Night. And I could exchange this one with any other one line from the EDP, the One Luminous Night, and one Luminous Night, One Royal Night. I think that's it. Just those three. I'll switch it between any one of those three. Long as one of those three are in my collection, and right now all three of those are in my collection, I'm good. But the only thing different between this one and the original one EDP is that this one actually lasts longer and it projects a little bit more. So that's the reason why I have this on the list instead of the actual one EDP. So next up, another summer fragrance, the last summer fragrance. And this is, I guess this is number 2. This one, it seems like it's out of place with the rest of these fragrances, but it works. It just works for me. This is Dunhill Icon. And this one also has a vibe of kind of like a Green Iris Tweed. Some people think they get a little bit of Green Iris Tweed. Some people get a little bit of the Terre de Mez. I don't get either one of those in this. This one to me has more of a smoother vibe. It has a creamy kind of fresh scent, almost like a lemon popsicle, but a smooth lemon popsicle that's all the tartness has been taken out of it. This is a great fragrance, man. This is one of the ones that I definitely want to always have in my collection. This is Dunhill's Icon. And the last one up is, now this is the one that I've heard recently that this may be being discontinued because they have a new version of it coming out. And this is Dunhill. This is Dior's Parfum, Dior Homme Parfum. And this is the older bottle. Now they come in, this is a 75 milliliter bottle. I think it comes in a 100 milliliter bottle. But they just announced, and they're out already, that they have a new packaging of the Dior Homme Parfum, where it has a metal plate here, and it smells different from the original Dior Homme Parfum. So I'm probably gonna have to pick up another bottle of this, and these are very rare to come by in the United States anyway. So I'm on the hunt for another bottle as a backup bottle, but I have a pretty good amount of juice. And the good thing about this lasts so long, so if you spray it, you won't have to spray too much too often. So yeah, that is number 1. That is my list of 10 fragrances I have to have in my collection for life. Only thing I would change is maybe one of the fragrances, the one fragrances. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate your time. I know you could be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me talking about 10 fragrances for life for me. Till next time, deuces.